Hello everyone, I'm Mariana. Today we talk about probably my second favorite subject after present perfect. Present perfect is my favorite tense. I don't know why, but today we talk about the simple past and it's just the past, the pretérito perfecto simple. It's the same. Too easy. Today we will see four functions, okay? The first, when an action was completed in the past. Do you remember the present perfect? We say that when an action was unfinished in the past and may continue into the present. Well, with the simple past, that's impossible. Only completed actions, okay? For example, I traveled to Chile 2 years ago. It was an amazing travel. I love my dad because he took me to Chile. Or my mom watched the series Mom yesterday. Second, when an action has a specific duration in the past or it was a habit. For example, Wei Wuxian studied in cloth resistance for 6 months because after that he was expelled. Wei Wuxian collected Lotus spent every summer because he lived in Lotus Pier when he was a teenager. Third, when you talk about a past fact or generalization, for example, TXT debuted in 2019. J.R.R. Tolkien wrote The Lord of the Rings between 1937 and 1949. Fourth, when there is a sequence of events in the past. For example, on Friday I arrived at the university. I set up the tent for the English exhibition. Then I exhibited and I cleaned everything. Yeah. Okay, it was too easy. Now the structure. Okay, in the simple past we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. Uh, um, we're gonna start with the irregular verbs, please. For some verbs, we only add ed, like we have the base form of the verb and we add ed. Want, wanted, easy. Other verbs end in consonant, vowel, consonant. In this case, we double the last consonant and plus ed, like stop, stop it. Do you remember this rule? Yeah. With some verbs that ends in e, we only add d. Change it. And other verbs end in y, we change this consonant for an I and add ed. Like tried, cried. Now with the with the irregular verbs. Okay, I don't like the irregular verbs, so first let's talk about the pronunciation, please. Okay, there are three sounds that you should to know. Number one, if the verb ends with a vowel sound, its pronunciation is like a D. Die, died. If the verb ends with the D or T sound, we're going to change it for a ed sound. It, need, needed, or visit, visited. It's very important to highlight it. And number three, if the verb ends with any other consonant sound, any other, we're going to change it for t sound, like walk, walked, or smell, smelt. English is a language so crazy. Now, let's go with the irregular verbs. Okay. To understand it better, let's divide them into three groups. All three forms of the verb are the same. I don't know why, but better. Number two, last two forms of the verb are the same. Can you see the patterns? Okay. It's a little more difficult, but I got it. I still get it. Now, the third. All three forms of the verb are different. Okay, but can you still see the pattern there? Okay. Now we have this group. This group is into the third group, but I can't see the pattern. Nobody likes this group. I mean, Mr. Deal doesn't like this group. Me too. Well, this is all for today. I'll see you next week. I hope everything is clear and bye. ¿Cómo se dice decir en inglés? I know. I know.